Hello, sweeties! Listen, I've written a fab new book and you all have to buy it. It's called Horoscope Hotties, Finding the Best Lovers in the Zodiac. And it's all about how great our sex lives could be if we just made a teeny bit of effort and if we understood each other a little better. I really think it's very difficult to keep a relationship going if the sex is crap. And we can all be better lovers. We can also all tell our partners what we want. Anyway, my book will help with all of this. And if any of you have those little shy, sweet sausages in your bed, just look up their star sign and you'll know what they want. Check out my website, horoscopehotties.com. That's enough of that. It's the week of July 25th, 2021. Let's take a look at the stars. Leo, my little raspberry, are those revolting emotions dragging you into places you'd rather not visit? And did you, for some reason, think you were the only person alive who'd get to escape from pain? Well, how about some kind of therapy, the kind where you can explore, detachment, forgiveness, anger management, all those things you need to master. Or you could just hurl yourself into the fray and learn through experience. Emotional opportunities are everywhere. There's romance at work, sexual games, your favorite, and fabulous optimism. Don't you dare let that achy, breaky little heart stand in your way. It just needs to be managed like any organ. Give it a hug. Money's looking good, provided you give it some encouragement, take some chances, and a sudden windfall is on the cards. Buy a lotto ticket, put the energy out there. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little beetroot. You're making some really tough choices, and that's not your favorite thing. The point is, do you focus on career or love? Both are giving you a hard time, and you, of course, are wondering how to rip yourself in half. Enough of that. For now, let your career take charge, since so much is happening there. And because your wonderful intuition's so vibrant now, you'll know when you're pushing the limit. So pay attention to those little flutters. Health and energy levels are pulsating, and at the best of times, you can manage more than most. So how about signing up with the comrades while you're in this mood? Or just look out for a business trip that's coming soon and get your support group ready to help when they're needed. You have lots of friends. Don't be afraid to ask. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little hedgehog. It's true, there are a few sparks flying, but that's just because you're taking your power back and making the kind of choices you want to make. Excellent, it's about time. You're suddenly discovering that selfishness is not always the devil it's made out to be. In fact, if people are calling you selfish, it's because they want you to stop taking care of yourself and start taking care of them. Who's being selfish now? But never mind that. Tracks are being laid for you to follow your dreams, and the energies are already shifting in your direction. So pay attention, keep a lookout. You'll feel them. Even so, watch your health. People will be demanding much more than you can deliver. So just say no sometimes. Or ask your friends to help. They'd really like to, amazingly. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little flower pot. Amazingly, despite the fact that you're a raving, loony stress ball, your health is still relatively okay. Although it probably does need to be watched, just be careful. But not so closely that you lose sight of the rest of your life, because this is actually a very social time. Love energies are deliciously powerful if you're keen, although obviously very unstable. So old relationships need a revamp or a complete change. New ones throw you off balance, but that's just because you're determined to take charge of every breath anyone takes. You know what you're like, not your job. Your job is to manage home and business so that you still have one of each at the end of the month. Money's not bad though. Use it to buy some free time maybe. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little French poodle. Is money or lack thereof still driving you completely bananas? Truth is, the money train is kind of backing in and out of the station, so budgets are tediously vital. Meanwhile, if you're really sick of your job, and not just being a lazy slob, use this week's Wummer to look around at different options. You probably won't make an actual move until early next year, but start now anyway. And if you're love hunting, let a friend introduce you to someone delicious. And none of that, I don't like blind dates garbage. Tough shit. Communications are very different these days. Drag yourself into the 21st century. Of course, if you've already found love, congratulations. Try the occasional compliment. Your sarcasm isn't always that funny, just saying. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little chocolate pudding. Aren't you in a good mood? And so you should be. There's plenty of dynamism out there to lift your spirits, which is just as well, because the emotions have kind of moved into roller coaster mode, and the financial stresses are in danger of sabotaging your moves. None of that is allowed. Get rid of bad feelings by writing them down and burning the paper. There are lovers to be seduced, there's money to be made, there are deals to be finalized, sex is everywhere, and work is even becoming fun. Don't you dare let your fears sabotage your success. Mostly, what you're afraid of, amazingly, is success. For some reason, you've decided that once you achieve your goals, there's nothing left for you to do. What rubbish! That's when you get new dreams. Plenty more out there. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little porcupine. All prickly and determined, are we? Are you driving yourself crazy, wondering whether you're on the right track? Excellent. Just keep wondering and think about what you'd love to be doing. Meanwhile, fabulously unexpected career shifts are happening all by themselves. Just stand back and watch until you have a clearer plan. You don't have to be in charge of every move, amazingly. Besides, these changes are affecting more than just you. Shake-ups in your industry and your hierarchy are leaving the field wide open for general transformation. Yum! In other words, now's the time to pick a dream career and to demand the very best deal. Love, completely hopeless, unless you're the one-night stand type, but who cares about that? You have much bigger fish to fry. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little hedgehog, just relax. The pressure's off almost, and the rewards are already being unwrapped. Relationships, just for a change, are top of your list, and you're still looking for the dreaded soulmate. Honestly, well, for a start, if that's really what you want, there are messages and signs everywhere. If you'll just stop faffing and inhale the vibes. Secondly, just for your information, everyone you meet is a soulmate. We come into each lifetime with a team, people who help us get through our lives, and they're all not lovers, but they're all connected to our soul energy. That's how we attract them, just saying. Now, for the more obvious details, money's en route, slowly and carefully with weird detours. Get financial advice and get healthy. You're no use to anyone when you're half dead. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little battering ram. What exactly is the rush? You don't need to stage manage every breath, you know, amazingly. Sometimes you achieve a whole lot more by surrendering to the moment. Give it a bash. Maybe you've been trying it because your career is looking fantastic. And amazingly, for once, the family is even behind you, not complaining once about your scarcity at dinner parties. You, meanwhile, need to pay attention to the silences. You'll be sent new insights via dreams or subtle messages or little clues. You're slowly discovering your real purpose. So, for a start, if job changes are on the way, you'll know by the weekend. Love is slightly less active, but also much less turbulent, which is nice. Use that as you like. But keep the ego out of the way, it's so boring. There's so much more fun to be had. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little pigeon, smile, sweetie. This is mostly a fun time for you. Although the planets have definitely added a little sauce to the mix. Nothing too terrible, and mostly bringing their own solutions by mid-month. But fun, and really interesting. Even so, you're feeling a bit tossed about on your perch, and as a result, you're being forced to look around for alternatives, which means yes to a change of perspective. New thoughts means new actions, which is exactly what's needed here. And yes, there'll almost certainly be a brief financial wobble. Otherwise, mild frustrations, very mild, and happy surprises are the essence of your week. The lessons here are about understanding limitations and growing past them and going with the flow. Easy peasy. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little cucumber. Is everything driving you completely around the twist? It's not surprising. The fact is, you're a free spirit, and for the past 2 years, your poor little spirit's been stuck in a cage. It's true, but it's not the end of the world. The plan is to teach you about being realistic, vomit, practical, yuck, and disciplined. And when you get the message, you can go back to being the nutcase we all know and love, but now you'll have some new skills. So, for now, you're looking at love, which is driving you crazy, but you don't know how to do real love, so you're weighing up the pros and cons, which is hilarious for the moment for anyone watching. But if you must do that, kindly do it on your own. No one needs to hear those thoughts but you. But you have friends, ask for help. Money's fine for now. Splurge a little. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little koala bear, please try not to fret so much. Even if you really are wondering whether the gods are picking on you, you can think about this. The planet of gorgeousness and romance is still around, so you're looking fantastic, which means no one will have a clue if you really are about to jump off a building, so your image is safe. Okay, let's get serious. The point is, half the planet literally are moving in reverse, and all you're left with is a very wobbly, completely insane emotional heart. The career is relatively okay, provided you don't choose this week to tell everyone what you really think, and love, at the very least, is interesting. Just keep looking gorgeous and feeling fabulous, and you'll soon figure out where the rest fits in. That's it for Cancer. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something fabulous happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames, ask your angels to help you, and keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling lifts your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share or whatever, just press the button. It's free. Have a great week. And don't forget to buy my fabulous new book, Horoscope Hotties. Remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.